I'm the present that's sitting in your closet right now that you forgot to give your nephew 3 years ago because you secretly hate your sister. Matty Rants.
And I'm the last piece of gum your friends always ask you for that you lie and say you don't have.
Ooh,
Jamar 84.
That's truth. And this is not another episode of... This is just another installment of Matty Rants.
That was such a good Katya just now. Is that what that was? Is that from the episode?
When she was like, yeah, that was definitely from. But we're gonna continue this here. This is another installment of Matty Rants, Rants and Reviews for RuPaul's Drag Race season 9, and this is episode motherfucking what is this 11? Woo! We are almost to the finish line, children. And you know my guest host Jamar 84. All right. Bring it in.
Hey, you started.
Hey. So let's go ahead and get on into this episode. If you heard the music before this all started, that's my new song that I had my friend MDOTSUPA produce for me called Matty Rants, and you'll get the whole beat a little bit later. I'm going to do a whole little video later on about it, but let's get into tonight's episode. We thought it was going to be slightly boring. It was not. It was not.
And I'm glad that they didn't just kind of let this season dry out, because I was like, okay, now that, you know, the bigger personalities have kind of left, we're like, okay, let's see what we're left here. Up until this point, these 5 have been...
Well, I wouldn't count Trinity for that.
Well, no, because Trinity's just been...
She's been very consistent the entire season. Shay and Sasha are kind of cooled and laid back, you know, minding my money on my mind type of people. And, you know...
The other one.
Reference. And then there's Alexis. And then Peppermint, which has always been great for her, just every time the camera gets to her when shade is being thrown. The fuck? Yes, great faces. But we were afraid it was going to be one of those episodes, but it was not. So we need to start by saying that, you know, we said goodbye to Nina. Nina had that really funny message left on the mirror. They wiped it off. Trinity was like, girl, glad she's gone, you know, in all good fashion. She says that every time.
She's always been ready for gone. Like, you need to go.
They need to go.
You need to go.
Because she's ready to win. She came to win, baby. So, you know, everyone's just kind of like laughing over the message and all that good stuff. And it's like, well... now who is left? Top 5. And Trinity clocked Shay for finally having to lip sync.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
Even though.
Cut that. Okay,
look.
One more time. So,
okay.
Trinity had clocked Shay for finally having to lip sync, kids.
Even though... Technically, Shay still has this much over Trinity right now, only because of that roast episode when Trinity was in the bottom 3, and Shay only hasn't been in the bottom 3. She just lip synced that one time, and Trinity's lip sync and been in the bottom 3.
If we're calculating scores here,
yeah,
if we're doing it that way,
at this point,
but
right
Trinity
now,
still has won all of her challenges, the main stage challenges, by herself.
But does it really count less as a team challenge? Because it's not like they. I mean, it doesn't take away from how good they did.
I mean, they couldn't help that they were just good and they won that way, right?
But it's like, should you? Because I've seen that been like a debate between, like, oh, she's had a partnered win, but even if she still won.
Either way, the game is on for reals, yo. And I said to myself, okay, we got top 5. Let's see how this rolls. Now, let's all give a moment for Trinity's body as she turned around when she said she's finally ready to release that tuck.
She was showing that all last
come on week. For the CCs.
Free the tuck.
I said cheeks. And, you know, I don't really care for booty, but I was like, alrighty then.
But, you know, you can always appreciate a good pair of cakes.
Always like, can appreciate
something
it.
About, you know what, we're not going to go there. Proceed.
Yeah, because you're about to give your life story.
Proceed.
It's about to be a life story moment, everybody. So, guest judges for this week's episode for the Gayest Ball Ever is Joan Smalls, supermodel, and Andy McDowell.
Indeed.
And it was like, all right, kids, let's come back into the workroom here. Let's see what's going on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now, when Trinity had her little, what is it called? The talking heads or whatever they do when they have the confessionals, I guess, or whatever. It's not the real world. But
I'm about to say talking heads.
Somebody had said that one time. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so Trinity had a little moment, and when that fly flew up, I was like, oh my God, that is so me. Like,
it depends on what it is. If I recognize it's like a gnat or a moth,
I don't like any,
or something non-threatening, I'll be annoyed by it. But if it's something that I know is buzzing with some sort of a stinger, then I'm like,
I don't like that noise. It's like, I scream and I just want to just break everything in the house. I really do. I like look for, I'm like where is it?
You be about to hunt it down with that fly swatter and be like,
normally it's my hand. I'm just like, bow. And I'm like, yeah, I got you.
You ever see it like land on the mirror and you be like,
and you want to hit it and you know you slammed so hard for it and you didn't get it and your hand is just off. Okay.
Like, God damn. Okay, no.
Bring it in. So, RuPaul comes in and we have a puppet bitch fest because that is now the tradition for these episodes to do puppets and throw shade. So we need to go down to Shay picked Peppermint, Sasha picked Trinity, Trinity got Shay, Peppermint got Alexis, and Alexis got Sasha by, the ball puppet. And I thought that was so shady.
It would have been like, there would have been no, if it had hair, it would have been like, what?
I was like, who does that belong to? But I felt like they could have put some little shade in the song. I don't know. I was just like,
there was no way to make that.
It was funny to me. They had 20 minutes to decorate that puppet, and the shenanigans then took place after that. But Trinity read the fuck out of Alexis.
She said, make sure. She said, who had Alexis again?
Peppermint.
She was like, Peppermint, make sure the outfit is basic. And
Alexis' face.
That offended. Can't nobody say nothing to Alexis. You know what? I'm not even going to go there.
Not yet.
I almost did it. Almost did it.
As far as the jokes were concerned, when they did the puppet part, Shay was okay. It was like, kind of funny, but not totally there. It was more inside jokes to me.
Yeah,
I was like, that shit they talked about.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, we didn't know the references to a lot of that.
But Sasha did a good reading of Trinity. Now she threw Nina under the bus too. I was like, girl, she's not there. I said home. No.
Can I please?
Go ahead. Go for it. He's been waiting. Go for it.
No, because I bet if anybody else said that other than Sasha, they would have read her. Okay. I feel like they would have took that a whole different way.
Yeah.
The comment that they said about Nina, y'all saw it. We don't need to repeat.
Too, but okay.
But not the other one wasn't as bad.
The padding, and then it was
the padding was cute.
Yeah.
But the other one.
What was the other one?
Well, she said horseplay is like had this kind of with Nina Bonita Brown.
Oh, I was like, well, I think they were referring to the size of her penis. If they knew what that was, if they've seen it before. Maybe? I don't know.
Could be, but it's just very delicate to reference
Sasha's
someone
so gentle when she says things, so that's why
she's the only one that could have gotten, because you feel like she wouldn't say that in a malicious way.
But it was good. It was a good read on both of their ends. But Trinity kind of read the shit out of Shay for that kitchen.
I was like, wait, this isn't even cute, funny.
I said, she's just going in.
She's
mad at her since the moment she won the first challenge. The first challenge that Shay won. I thought that was like, okay. And Alexis was boo.
Do we have to talk about that?
She was boring, but it was boring.
She tried.
Peppermint got Alexis together though.
Oh.
With like just 2 jokes. Like literally just 2 jokes.
Like, Broadway.
Stop. Yeah. And then, where are you going, Alexis? Came back as the green monster.
Broadway.
Hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
But yeah, Alexis tried to make Sasha so intellectual, and she tried to give like a deep joke, and Alexis isn't quite. You know what I'm saying.
Alexis tries too hard.
She can't do it. I
don't hate Alexis. I always have to emphasize that, but she tries so hard, girl. It's like, golly, bitch, calm down. But here's where we want to get to. It's a ball episode, so children, that means that there needs to be 3 fucking looks. And for the ball, they had to do Rainbow-She-Betta-Do. And basically, it needs to be inspired by the rainbow. Second one was Sexy Unicorn, hooves, horns, and all. And then it had to be Village People Eleganza Extravaganza.
What's we call Eleganza Extravaganza. I have to think about that.
I was just writing it quickly in my notes.
What did you write it at?
Right, I was like
that's like autocorrect.
Right.
Autocorrect doesn't know the gay lingo.
But it has to be inspired by one of the members of the Village People, and instead of them just doing the same person, which I was so glad they didn't do, they delegated who should get what. And Peppermint chose the leather biker from the Village People. Trinity did the police officer. Alexis did the Native American. Sasha did the cowboy. And Shay did the construction worker. Okay? Now.
Rainbow.
I feel like we don't even need to go through the walkthrough, even though there was clear shade thrown at certain points. Like Peppermint's face when Rue did the walkthrough with Alexis. And she was like basically getting to her about her looks being...
What was the comment that she made?
It wasn't just basic. It was something else. Like the aesthetic and everything wasn't there. And when Peppermint's face went... I was like, gosh, she is the best.
She's been doing that since episode 1. She's just been every time somebody's shady, she's just like.
It was on. It was on. It was so fucking funny, and I was right for it. But you know, I gotta say that they then were told, as usual, because they think, oh, we're doing 3 looks, like they should know by now. They have to do some routine before the show, but it had to be inspired by the gayest event ever, which they say is rhythmic gymnastics. I used to be a gymnast. Side note, but not rhythmic gymnastics. I was just a gymnast.
I had to be like, and I didn't know that's what that was called.
You didn't?
I don't know what name. I know that they had that sport, but I would never, like, if you showed it to me, you told me what is that, I'd be like, I don't.
Well, some of them do a hula hoop, some of them do a ball, some of them do the ribbon, and they sort of just pick that and they go with it. And honestly, it's one of my favorite events. Not because it's so gay, but I'm a gymnast by heart. So, like, for me, I live for anything gymnastics where flexibility has to be shown along with coordination. So,
is figure skating considered a gay sport too? Because, you know, a lot of them men be like, they look like they be gay, but they don't be.
So we know Johnny Weir is. Like, but I love Johnny Weir's commentary. Okay. We're getting all off of it again.
To the runway, but the construction part while they're working in the workroom, there was shade tossed. Oh my God. Oh. And we're gonna define the word irony in today's episode, children. We're gonna define the word irony. Okay, so
we're not like extremely happy that. Oh, no, we're extremely happy that it was no longer RuPaul's best friend race because baby, I said everybody got a little piece. Everybody got a piece.
Was this before? No,
this is after.
That's okay. What I'm talking about is after rehearsal.
Let's get to rehearsal. Now y'all caught. Okay, let's just point out a few things here. Alexis seemed to be all to herself mostly from the editing because it was as if everybody else was speaking over each other. And Alexis is just sitting there going, do. Well, hey, you know what I think, you guys? To which Sasha was like, no, that's going to be too complicated. So then Shay going, well, let's do this. And then it turned into that.
Sasha was supposed to be in charge of choreography in the first place. Yeah. That's already a...
But Shay was coming in. Shay was like, well, Shay was trying to assist in my opinion. I know Sasha wanted to help with the choreography here, but the problem with that is that it felt like kids getting a toy for the first fucking time, and everyone just ran out there and going, wee, this is so much fun. But it was like, baby, we got a little bit of time.
At first it was like, okay, that, and then when everybody's like, okay, let's do this, no, let's do this, no, I don't think we should do this, and da. And Trinity gave it, the best explanation, like there's too many chief and not enough Indians.
And I would have been shutting people down.
Like, look.
Hold on, bitch.
This is what we're doing.
Exactly. Like, take some reins, grow a dick, and just do something.
It's good to give suggestions, and then you can, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel bad for Sasha. Because, Sasha has a very passive personality.
She's so nice.
She's very nice. She's very, not confrontational. So when you engage with her, somebody is just more loud and look, don't do that. When somebody was just more loud and boisterous over somebody, then this can be considered a little bit overpowering, and that's kind of how Shay was unintentionally, because I feel like Sasha said something, and then Shay was, I guess, maybe trying to translate.
Yeah, elaborate more what she was trying to say to then make it have more connotation to what the fuck they were doing, because it felt like... Oh, it didn't feel like Sasha was doing anything. I'm sorry to say it, y'all, but it felt like she was like, okay, we can do this, and that would be really nice. And we can do that, and that would be great, too. But nothing was concrete. Wasn't saying so much. And Peppermint was giving some input, but then it felt like Alexis was just like, I just want to see this car crash.
She's like, she was trying to say, I feel like I'm from
May I make a suggestion?
I'm from the theater. I have the background in the theater.
I know what I'm doing.
So all my insight is more important than the rest to these.
I know what I'm doing because I took the right subway train to get here. And I know how long it took me to walk up the steps and how much sweat beaded off of my forehead as Liza Minnelli rang through my ears as I got to the theater.
That was extremely
That's how I feel. Well, that's Alexis to me. It's like, God, bitch, come on.
She tried to, give her, but she tried to give her 2 cents, but it just never...
It never equated to 2 cents. It was always a fucking buffalo nickel.
And she just like, I feel like Sasha always just wants to take Shay's opinion over everybody else's.
Let's get to this part here, because that's when they got back to the motherfucking workroom. And Alexis is throwing shade in the corner, putting together the awful fucking skirt. And
that's why we said we're going to define what irony means today, children.
My dear God, Father in heaven, okay?
Alexis says, for reference to the rainbow look of Miss Sasha Velour, says, you know what? I'm looking over at Sasha's look. It looks very pedestrian.
I can't find it. I can't find it. The fuck I had for that comment. I couldn't find it. I was like, the fuck? The fuck?
People to comment.
You, bitch.
On someone's basic looking outfit.
You, bitch.
Alexis, girl, somebody should.
You tried it. I wanted someone to say that. You tried it.
Where was Peppermint going like?
I know that didn't come from your mouth. Oh my God. I was like, this bitch. It felt like a whirlpool of shade. It really did feel like a whirlpool of shade.
That's when you knew that she just didn't fit.
But then Trinity shaded Shay and said that, are you, if you're doing construction work, are you trying to do a door for the flannel? I said, I know that phone should be on silent. I said, we're going to throw a door into the mix? Okay.
And Shay was like, well, she was top 3 and you weren't.
Clap back. I was like, there it is.
She wasn't the only assessed, because Trinity was also looking over at Miss Peppermint. It was like, she has a great personality.
A great personality.
Fantastic personality.
Yep.
Her outfits suck. That's basically what
Trinity has some of the best. Some of the best. Now, when Alexis started to speak up for herself, when Peppermint said, get ready, girl.
She was like, here we go.
Dead.
Here we go.
I was like, exactly.
The attention whore wants attention.
Exactly. Now, telling Sasha that she was insecure when you need fucking help.
You are the most insecure person
every
on
outfit,
the show.
Oh my God. I was just like, this girl is contradicting herself every 5 fucking seconds. Like, I can't.
But I just felt like it showed that you were so insecure and you didn't know how to conduct a rehearsal.
Tried to throw Shay into the mix, and then Sasha was like, well, I felt Shay was overstepping.
And Shay was like,
okay.
I wasn't aware of this.
I thought we were best friends.
She was like, well, shit, I guess not then. She just kept on going like,
it was good. It was good, y'all. I lived for it. I was like about fucking time.
The claws are coming out.
See what happens when they show what they do in the workroom? We get real shady moments. But y'all, the runway now is about to happen after all of that whirlpool of shade. And when I say RuPaul in Asia, RuPaul in honesty, Finally, it has happened to her. That top lip came around. That top lip was showing proud and prominent. I said, that is right. Because good and fucking well, there has not been a top lip for so long on that baby's face for this whole fucking season. And the makeup looked great. Now, a lot of you had clocked me. A lot of y'all had clocked me last week because you said, Matthew, she's always had her hands manicured. You should have known better. I never paid attention.
Look, there was always focus here and all down here.
But never the hand. So I was like, okay.
It was just that one day that I finally looked at the hands.
But y'all, like Jamar said, that
wig. That was the best part of
it. That was a lot of good money spent.
Icing on the cake.
It was good money spent.
It was coiffed. It was pinned.
It was perfection. The makeup was right. The dress was 100. I know.
I'm predicting a comment.
I was there.
I'm predicting a comment. It may not even be on this video. It's somewhere on the internet where somebody is going to tell her that she looked like a doily. Someone's going to tell her that she looked like a doily.
Oh, Jamar went there.
I bet you. It's not even me. I feel like I've heard the internet. I feel like I see it in the future that somebody is going to call out her and tell her she looks like a doily. But I loved it.
She gave me nothing but elegance. It was elegance and just elegance. It was just beautiful seeing her come out and it not be something like, well...
How much you want to bet she wasn't tucked?
No,
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, not for that dress.
I wouldn't have.
Bitch, all them layers. That dick been swinging. I wouldn't even have underwear on. I've been just sitting there all cold and flat. Like, no ma'am. Okay, so let's get to the routine.
Rainbow-She-Betta-Do.
And before I get to the routine, I want to say that Joan Smalls was an excellent guest judge.
One of the judges who actually had input. Because, most people just be there and be like, I liked it.
Her and Andy McDowell were doing a good job. I was like, okay, I like them. They watched the show. This is good. But that routine, while it was not the best routine ever, it was clean and decent. And it was not overly done. But that's all I have to say about that.
I forgot it happened. I did. I secretly forgot. I was like, oh, they did do a routine. Because, whenever they, even like last week when they had to do a little thing to that Clack Clack song, like they didn't really highlight it, so it wasn't heavily weighed. They barely talked about it in the critiques. So I forgot. Well,
the only one who really had any say, I guess, was Sasha for her face, and then Peppermint a little bit because they said that she wasn't memorable in the routine.
I didn't remember the whole thing.
I didn't remember the whole Peppermint in there, to be honest with you. I was kind of agreeing with them on that one, but yeah, the routine was just okay. Again, had Trinity choreographed that, I bet it would have been like.
She said she would have been cracking whips.
I know that thing would have been on it, but it still was clean and decent. Now,
the looks. Okay, we started off on the.
I killed everybody. Sorry, that was just like my gun going off. Are you gonna? All right. So what were you saying? Jamar?
We started off on the. I can't. We started the runway off on one of the best foots. Okay. Very strong.
Now let me tell you something right now because Michelle clocked it.
I don't even care.
It wasn't rainbow. But that dress.
Did not care.
The graffiti on it, the paint job, shoulders back down, and that good old pixie wig. I was for it.
It was rainbow colored.
I was for it.
The hair up here was rainbow colored.
That's one of the best looks she's ever had on the show, hands down.
And we said we paused it because we were already slain in the spirit.
We said,
Now we said we stopped. It was like this looks like an Chicago-inspired urban graffiti look. And what was the next word that came out her mouth?
Graffiti, and we just said, there it is. It was beautiful.
It was sick.
It was fucking beautiful. Now, on to Sasha. It took you a little while to get used to this one. Here's me. Hear me out, kids, because if you loved it, I loved it too. I thought it was great the second time I looked at it. The first time when it came out, I was like, okay. But then when she took off the little hat, and that house was underneath with the gate. Oh, that was
Shout out
brilliant.
To was a Carson Cressley, A Little House on the Ferry.
Yes, Carson Cressley with Little House on the Ferry. That was
cute.
Perfect. But I say when she lifted it, they all went, oh, like it was good. It was good.
Now it's not that I didn't. It was
one of them. Rainbow.
It was one of those situations where I liked it, but not for that theme.
Yeah, it wasn't super rainbow. It was
more like Oz.
But the color blocking was everything. Oh, and I love a good color block. But listen.
Was that taped to her head or glued, I wonder?
I want to say that it was taped with double-sided tape because she had to go into another look right after that. And if she had just ripped it off, then that's fucking
got that duct tape like
Bless
Trinity last week.
Now on to Alexis. That was the rainbow look too. Let's remind ourselves what we're talking about here. I said, look at J. Jolie, Lisa Frank out here, y'all.
There was literally nothing right with
except
this.
That J. Jolie would have done it right. But
there was nothing right.
She had a leopard rainbow scarf, a leopard rainbow belt, a leopard.
Nothing right with this.
No, I'm sorry, just a rainbow striped outfit.
It was, and Joan Smalls said what we were saying. This is dead on,
just right on the
money,
right on the nose.
You basically just took rainbow, just covered yourself in it, and there was no like creativity. There was no kind of
I wasn't inspired.
Yeah, like
I wasn't like gag. It was just okay. That's
you have a rainbow on.
Good for you. And then we talked about pedestrian and taste level. I said, here we go. I said, ding.
Now you talked about Sasha's look being pedestrian, when at least she had somewhat of a concept going and some kind of
somebody else would want to
reveal. Whereas, what the fuck?
Boring. Now, Trinity came out in this.
Now, I felt similarly to how the judges felt, to where it was a bodysuit. Well, I'm saying a bodysuit, but a corset or a swimsuit that just had like the rainbow strap belts that you could put on.
Don't forget the arms.
That to run the little, what you call it. And it was rainbow.
I thought it was hot.
But
I thought it was hot.
I think I just comparing everybody to Shay.
No, I thought it was hot. Like, but for Shay's look was so just but Trinity's was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
I was like, come on with that heat. I said again, showing off that body.
You said you didn't like that wig.
Stop relying on that body. I didn't like the wig, and I will admit that, kids, because I know they're like, oh my god, you hate Trinity. No, I love Trinity, but I didn't like that wig with what her look was giving. I thought that wig was for a whole nother outfit. I'm sorry.
There's always something about her looks that you don't like. You like it in general, but there's always that one
just
piece.
Like the all-white party one. I didn't like the wig, but I liked
I love the wig.
No, I just didn't know. Okay.
Is that Judy Jetson thing she did?
Yeah, with the big old, ruffle fuckery.
About it, I lived.
I just didn't like the wig with it, y'all. I'm sorry. It just gave me something, another error for what the whole outfit was giving. But she still
1950s dominatrix.
And it's a show on Hulu. You know what I'm saying? But no. Come back, Matthew. It was good. I thought it was sexy. I thought it was fire. But I just didn't like the wig. That's all. Now, Peppermint. Okay, we had trouble with that one. That was the gold bathing suit with the rainbow scarf, silk scarves just all over it.
Peppermint has
I like the wig. She has a hit and miss.
Tendency to do like a hosh bagosh type.
Hosh
bagosh.
What
did I say? I put an extra there.
Hosh. Who is Hosh? All right.
But it's just kind of like, okay, let me put this piece here. This piece here.
It wasn't the worst. It
wasn't
the best.
Once Alexis walked down, you couldn't do any worse than that.
Yeah, but I just thought it could have been more. But I liked them separately. Does that make sense? Like the gold bathing suit could have been with something else completely different. The wig was phenomenal. I thought the wig was great.
The pieces are great individually.
But I didn't like it together.
Yeah, it was like Wonder Woman at Pride.
Okay, now Unicorn. Bitch. Shay fucking Cool. That's from the lip sync blast.
She did that.
That black unicorn was every fucking thing.
I was like, does this bitch have hooves?
And everyone had kind of hooves. I think they all had hooves. Yeah, they all had hooves. Yeah. Except for Sasha didn't have the hand hooves, but everyone else had hooves on their hands and on their feet. But or maybe she did. Hold on, y'all can correct us in the comments. You know you love to.
Maybe I didn't see it.
But Shay's was beat. Sasha's, we took some time for that one because it definitely gave you Narnia, unicorn realness.
The Chronicles of Narnia.
It gave me Harry Potter, like down, like it was like
Mammoth.
Like all of a sudden she's going to be speaking in Elizabethan. It's going to be like Shakespeare type of atmosphere. But I live for the blood on the unicorn horn tip. I thought that was sickening.
Shout out to Carson Kressley again for his secondary comment.
Oh, and it was a period joke. Oh,
her unicorn is bleeding. This was like a period look. I'm like, okay, I see you, Carson.
That was great. Oh, he
somebody
was
in his
tonight.
earpiece is giving him some good ones today.
Yes, he was good. Now, Alexis. It was clean. I think that was the best look that she had of the night.
This would have been a lot better had Shea Coulee not come out yet.
Maybe if she was first, it would have had more impact.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, had she done that first, we'd been like, oh,
because it was cute. It wasn't bad. I was just like,
we just saw Shay.
And it was like Shay's was so sexy and like good. Where
you know what?
Alexis's was safe and
Alexis's hooves were so big.
I liked her hair.
I said her hair looked like ice cream cone. Not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, it looked good. I just thought it was Alexis's unicorn was really decent. It wasn't the best. It was decent. It just wasn't umph. Now, Trinity Taylor, My Little Pony, down. Like, that was My Little Pony down. And it was good. It was good, My Little Pony, too. And I like when she gives you that kind of, like, extra campiness when she comes out there and she's like, oh, me? Like, stop it with the hood.
She tries. She really does try to push herself. I appreciate that.
I thought hers was beautiful. I thought I could say that was my comment. My Little Pony beauty. It was beautiful. Peppermints.
She had the Princess Jasmine pink ball things going down. And what did Michelle?
You said Hellraiser.
Just what she's about to say. What did Michelle say?
Yeah, but it was still kind of, we were like thinking.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
though,
it wasn't bad either.
It still just was like.
They all kind of brought it with their unicorn looks. It just was, you had Shay and Trinity like leading that pack with Sasha like also in there for giving the kill. Like it was just that. But the village people looks, that's when it really counted. Again, we'll start with Shay. We're going in order here. She
slayed everything.
That coat.
Everything.
The coat.
She sewed that coat together.
That coat.
And the bedazzled
had
helmet.
flannel shirts. That coat. The bitch had a flannel head wrap on underneath the bedazzled construction hat with the tube socks all the way up to the thigh with the yellow fucking boots.
Which are her promo look boots, by the way.
Were those I thought those were a different color.
They were yellow. It was that yellow tribe. They went with her whole little Nefertiti.
I think those were a different color.
She had going on. There we go. Because then if you in the little Instagram story thing when they were showing people's boots and stuff, they're the same boots.
Those same boots? Okay.
Same boots.
Okay.
Still look good though. It matched with the yellow helmet.
Y'all can say if somebody says that was basic, I don't know where to tell you because she took what was I mean, the shorts. Like. I can hear you out on. I can hear you with the white beater. She still has to look like a construction worker. But she also constructed a collar that wasn't even on the tank top that then went down with the flannel strap. It was a good. She still
has to look like a construction worker. She can't go too far.
It was a good look.
Out of what a construction worker looks like. She can still put her own thing into it. So parts of it, you're gonna see a white shirt. You're gonna see somewhat of a jean or some kind of work belt. It has to be there for the elements of the look to come together.
It was a good look. it was fierce. We both hollered when it came out. I said, "Oh!" Now,
who's next?
Sasha gave you Real Housewife of the Prairie realness with that cowboy ready to wear off the runway outfit. You didn't like it as much.
I didn't. But
be honest.
I'm trying to find the words. For something about it, I think that pattern all the way from the neck all the way down, I felt like it was just one color, the red hat, the red gown, everything was red. She had the little cow prints and whatnot.
It was cute, but it gave me Pharrell, I'm happy.
I didn't look at it and see a cowboy.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It was more like lumberjack.
But what?
What? I don't know.
No.
I said it.
Oh my god. I don't have enough eyebrows to no. It was cute. It wasn't like
it was very on,
but it was cute.
Brand,
yeah, it was on it. Now, Alexis. I'm gonna start with the good because I didn't totally hate it.
It was good.
Come on now. I thought her makeup was good. I thought the bow and arrow headpiece was cute. It was just the bow, right? There was no arrow.
No, there should have been.
That should have been.
That's what I was thinking. Like if she had pulled it back and taped it.
Yes. That would have been fucking everything. Better than that. What if she had the bow? What if she had the arrow and she pulled it and
Why didn't she have the wig tied up in a bun or something? Alexis, I've been giving you tips.
Because Michelle said that was a shake and go wig that she put underneath that. But I'm gonna say
giving Alexis tips on her outfits.
I did like the color though. I like the color combination. I like the bow and arrow, or just the bow. Headpiece, and I like the makeup. After that, it was like.
I'm waiting for you to get on the band so I can speak. Is this The Grudge?
No, The Grudge is. But no, mine's more of an old. Yeah.
Okay.
Just that. Jamar's trying it. But come on, Jamar. What are your comments on it?
What did I...
Why don't you say what you want to say?
Don't hurt your neck, baby.
You gonna wake up tomorrow and have half a scalp with your bitch.
You
what
better
you want?
hope I don't find
We're about
you.
to cut this off. Cameras off. Cameras off.
So,
come on. What you want? Say what you want, baby.
I thought there was so many missed opportunities with Alexis's look.
And they are.
I felt like it would have made her, if her wig wouldn't look as shake and go, if she like tied it up in a bun, and if she like had pulled some kind of arrow, it kind of held it together, and then tied that on top of the head. Mm-hmm. She mentioned something about these beads that she was going to build the whole look around, that teal turquoise color, and she just kind of beaded a corset with a little mini skirt. Maybe if the skirt was longer.
I think if the skirt was different, and again, it was just another corset that was fucking bestoned. Michelle clocked her.
Didn't she say something about I lost my voice or
I almost lost an eye beating this Michelle, and Michelle said, "Okay, yeah, all right." Like
still unimpressive.
Like, come on, bitch. Like that did again a fucking excuse.
Still unimpressive. But okay.
Now, Trinity Taylor, arrest me now.
Oh yeah, Trinity Taylor gave me
fucking look.
Rocker chick. 1980s.
Bitch, it was security at a good concert, and it was like. It was everything.
She loves her high hair, baby. That is pageant wig down.
Southern down. That was good old Eureka high hair. Okay.
I forgot about Eureka and her.
Never found a good old long wig during the season, but I hope season 10 is different. But I'm gonna just say this, Trinity, that was one of your best looks.
That was her best look.
Period. It was everything. Ooh, it was everything, girl. Okay.
Peppermint.
We love this, actually.
I think it was her best of
one of her best looks that she's ever come out with.
Is it better than Club Kid? No.
It was good though. No. It was good. Yeah, it was good.
She sold it. She sold it.
It was hot. But yeah. So the looks, kids. Please in the comments, please tell us what your favorite looks were for this whole runway. Was you feeling the rainbow the best? Were you feeling the unicorn, or were you feeling the Village People looks? Now, the best question ever on this show is when RuPaul asked them who should go home, and we thought it was going to be Alexis through all categories. Oh no!
We caught some shit.
Here we go, and we're gonna get to what Alexis had said when Shay and Sasha had finished, but it was Shay and Sasha said Alexis, and what did Alexis say? It's funny that they're saying that.
I feel like it's that, but
they could have said something while I was getting my outfit to get.
Again, here we go again.
Can't wait for Untucked.
Here we go again.
Can't wait.
With Alexis feeling like it is everybody else's responsibility
to tell her what the fuck she look like.
Tell her what they feel about her look. And we'll say this again. Even if somebody told you about your look, if you want it, if you stand by it, if you want to wear it, you're going to wear it anyway and say, screw what they have to say, I'm going to do this. But now, when they clock it, why didn't y'all tell me that this look would...
At least Nina was down on herself and she took it for herself to be like, I feel bad about this for myself. But if it's Alexis here, it's always...
You guys left me. You didn't tell me. I
can't believe you didn't tell me how horrible I was. Girl, bye. So
if you didn't learn it from the first time, you should have already known to depend on yourself and your own decisions.
Alexis says peppermint. And then Trinity says...
Now, we thought Trinity was about to say Alexis.
I thought she was going to... But no.
She was like, peppermint.
I said, ooh, weren't you all?
And Peppermint was like, well, since we're being shady.
She said, because she's my biggest competition, I say Trinity. And I was like, wow, we have, I can't wait for Untucked. No. Because you know in Untucked it's going to be, please God, don't let this be another, I'm sorry I said this. I'm sorry I said that. No.
It's top 5. There's no.
Y'all better fucking tell the truth and say how you feel, damn it. But,
you know what they say, as the season goes on, Untucked gets boring.
All right, kids. Shay won the challenge.
Rightfully so.
And it could have been between... Well, that was interesting, though, because I thought Trinity wouldn't have even have been put in that position to be, like, thought of for being in the bottom, but...
They didn't like her rainbow because Michelle thought it was like a club appearance look.
It's definitely a performance look. It was definitely a performance look. Like,
yeah.
But it was between Shay and Sasha. They seem to always be like.
Who was in
really
the bottom
close.
3?
It was Trinity, Peppermint, and Alexis.
So Trinity was in the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, she was in the bottom. I mean, I forgot what pun RuPaul used for Trinity, but
shit, I forgot.
Girl, no, what was the one?
What was she said something about Alexis? It was so bad.
Oh, yes, it was reservations. Oh my God. But we had reservations.
But what was the joke though? How did she word it?
It was great.
How did she word it?
It was great.
I can't. Oh fuck.
We were just ready to see somebody go home, kids, to be honest with you. So, Peppermint and Trinity. Peppermint and Alexis were in the bottom 2.
I think it's only because you have to pick another person. Like, if they could just say you sucked, they could just eliminate
Well,
it.
I think it was because Peppermint's unicorn outfit did not fit her crotch and in certain areas the right way. And they weren't fully feeling the rainbow look either.
On the right way, she was like, okay, parts of my outfit are a little baggy in some areas. So I'm going to move the right really way. Strategically.
I say, come on, Pep.
We saw that baggy crotch, baby. But that's
y'all,
all right.
We finally get another good lip sync. I don't think we've had this good of a lip sync since Nina and Aja lip synced.
That's something that I'll actually want to watch more than once.
I gotta watch it again. I can't wait to see it again.
Baby. Peppermint Marie Wadley. So, the lip sync is to Macho Man. Okay?
Oh my God.
And, okay, the lip sync is going.
Can I have this part? I want this part. Roxy Andrews, you have set a standard for wig reveals, but bitch, Peppermint's was so fucking smooth.
It was like,
we didn't see it coming. The hat, I was like, okay, but then she said, yeah, there go that little short, good old wig. I was like, yeah. I hollered.
She knew.
Hollered.
Peppermint knew.
I
she was prepared. And she knew I'm being the bottom, but I'm gonna pull out this good old trick. Oh.
Then when she pointed to Alexis to that macho part.
She wasn't, because remember, at the very beginning of the lip sync, Alexis tried her tricks again.
She turned around with them. Was it another one of these?
But I just thought about it. But she pulled out the. I just had to do it. I had to do it.
She pulled out that mustache.
I was like, and she was like, that's when you was talking about how she went over to him. She was like, this is some.
This is some bullshit.
You know Alexis got that shit. You know
Peppermint said, you know this is a macho man over here. I said, ooh. Alexis ran out of breath. Let's be real.
She was like.
She got tired towards the end, y'all. Because she slowed down. There was no more Peppermint. Peppermint did a Janet Jackson. Boom, boom, boom. That was from the If. If I was your girl, all the things I do to you. She did that for Village people.
Oh, Peppermint.
Oh, my God. But that wig reveal was so right. She just was smiling like, hey, boom. I said, done.
She kept the energy the whole time.
Done.
Like,
Peppermint is a lip sync assassin. For reals, yo. Aja, Nina before the whole Shea Coulee incident, and Peppermint have really come through on the lip syncs this season.
So you only have
and Trinity too. Trinity slay. I mean, she couldn't help but slay Charlie Hides, but that was still good. It was still good.
It was, but just the fact that Charlie didn't do anything, it kind of took away, because nobody was even really talking about how well Trinity did. They were just so busy talking about how Charlie did there and did the.
So
she didn't even do this.
She bop, break it down, bop, na stop. But say you weren't there. But okay, Alexis went home. And that's the end of the show. No, Alexis went home. She got a Liza Minnelli reference, and then she Liza Minnelli'd again when she left for I think that was the Academy Awards speech.
She holding on to that Snatch Game win, honey.
You really love me. I was like,
she holding on to that Snatch Game win. So we're in a final 4.
Peppermint, Trinity Taylor, Shea Coulee, and Sasha Velour have made it to the final 4. Who are you rooting for? I know a lot of you are Team Trinity. I know a lot of you are Team Shea. Who's Team Sasha? Who's Team Peppermint? Kids, we finally get to I cannot believe we finally got here. Yes, I can.
I have to say, that I am very proud of both Trinity and Peppermint in particular, because in the beginning, they were not that beginning. We're not that far. Not that far.
Sorry, Genesis.
But when they first were announced, people were kind of talking about their particular promo looks. And
they said Peppermint would be going soon, and Trinity Taylor would be going home soon. But they have proven
completely, like all the people, like most of the people that you thought were going to be like so amazing, Pheromone, Aja, is that it? I actually thought I would have got a lot more out of Kimora Black secretly. But I did, because they painted her like she was going to be the villain, and I thought, okay, villain usually gets to be
the villain for 2 episodes.
She really wasn't even a villain.
Oh, three.
She really wasn't even the villain. She was just.
She was the bitch. She was the bitch. No, she read the fuck out of James Mansfield on every occasion possible. She read her. Like, James is a 1 and I'm a 10.
But it wasn't the bitch to where I was just like I didn't like her. It made me laugh.
I had someone stone this for me. Can I just pay you to stone this for me? Yeah, no. Anywho, we're proud of our top 4.
But yes, I'm proud that they showed everybody wrong.
This was a good fucking episode. No words. Like, so let's just get to
the song that they're going to do for this next episode.
I have a feeling it's going to be either Kitty Girl. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be Kitty Girl. I think it will be Kitty Girl. Because they've been like really promoting that one.
Call Me Mother. If it is Call Me Mother,
But I don't like it when all 4 of them are lip syncing at the same time. I can't focus on all of them, you know, and there's just not enough room for them to like really kick, cat, bow. You know what I'm saying? So,
it's gonna be interesting. Is there a winner? I don't think there's the winner for next. They don't have.
They just have someone that goes home, and then it's the top 3, and then we get to the finale.
So there's no more challenges.
Ooh, can't wait. Can't wait. I hope they
that's always how it is. Their best drag.
Because they sometimes do best drag, but then literally you want to have your finale dress, like not your finale, but your top 4 dress. Yeah, your final 4 dress. Don't you love it? Okay, kids. Down below, you know where it goes, our links for all of our pages. Now, I just changed my Twitter, so it's no longer at How About Matthew. It's now the Matty Rants, and Matty Rants for Instagram and Facebook.
And you guys can find me on all my social media at Jamar84, Jamar84. And I finally decided to start dusting off my YouTube channel and start uploading different videos over there. So make sure you guys head on over and subscribe.
That's right, subscribe. I watched Jamar's video on the scary animated stuff, and it was good. I didn't think the animated horror stuff was good, but I thought your commentary was good. I was like, Jamar, stop fucking pausing.
Just because you know what? Somebody said that the commentary makes it less scary. Because if you just watch it throughout, I'm spooked.
Yeah, but it's even scary when you watch the ones that just have the picture and then like describing it.
I can't. Those are the worst. Because then my imagination goes wild.
Okay.
And I can't do it. Kids. But yeah, go watch. Y'all go check it out.
Thanks again for tuning in. Remember, tomorrow we're going to talk about Untucked, and on Sundays, Matty Rants Diaries with a new subject about all of our lives and things that we love. Thanks for tuning in. We love you so much. Mwah. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the music as it plays out.